Alright guys, you guys can drop a comment down below how much bumpers you guys think are right here by the side of the garage. There's a few of them. Comment down below, we'll see if you're right. You want to tell them how many bumpers there are? Huh? Alright guys, if you guessed 7 bumpers, you're absolutely correct. So we got a lot of inventory right here, and we're collecting this inventory in order to practice painting. And you know what? Now I know I got way too much inventory, not enough time for painting, not enough resources for painting, and definitely not the right area to start painting. Anyway, let's run down through the bumpers from the biggest and the baddest to some leftover pieces right here. So the first bumper right here, Pontiac G8 GT. Now this is coming from a beast of a car right here. Clearly probably some street racing going on, twin turbo boosted cam G8, and you probably lost the bumper on the highway running a Mustang, you know what I'm saying? Actually, with this bumper, I have not touched it yet. It's overall in decent shape. There's still a lot of clean paint that we can probably practice doing some things on these panels right here. For the most part, you know, nobody's gonna be doing nothing with this side. You know, this will require like a real talented person to fiberglass this, sand it to make this work. It's not even worth the time and effort it's gonna take. Instead, just buy a new bumper. Shout out again, GXP Pontiac G8. So that was the first bumper. The second bumper right here, shout out to my boy Mike. We picked this up on the way home one day from work. Pretty good condition overall. You know, it's got some damages here. I can't tell you guys what car this is from, and don't mind these yellow stripes. This is not from like a Camaro or something. We painted these on, and there's the damage right here. I don't know, I can't recall, guys. I'm guessing it's like a domestic car. It's got an exhaust cutout on the left side, so it's one of those exhausts that points down, maybe like a Chevy Cruze or something. I can't say. It's got mud flaps. And you know, this is the area where we were experimenting with mixing ratios with Rust-Oleum paint. One ratio, I believe it was this one, was a 1-to-1 mixing ratio. This one was a 3-to-1 mixing ratio. And if I can get some old footage of the differences and how they came out, I will definitely include them when they were freshly painted, so you guys can see the differences between mixing ratios, how they lay down, and how they look. Right over here, yo, this bumper started it all. Without this bumper and without me spraying Rust-Oleum paint on it, I wouldn't be where I am today. 250,000 views on that video alone. So this was a starting point, you know. And yes, rags to riches in a way, guys. Practicing on a bumper we found somewhere on the street from an accident. This was a Mazda 3 bumper, and we primed it with Rust-Oleum primer, and we painted it with the gloss sunburst yellow paint. Overall, I did a terrible job painting it. I was still learning. Again, this was my first time doing it. We had the pressure too low on the gun. We had the mixing ratio not diluted enough. It was too thick spitting out of the gun. But you know, we had a lot of orange peel, but once we ended up wet sanding this, we have a video on how we buffed this out by hand. For the most part, it came out pretty dang good. We knocked out a lot of the orange peel. This would still require a polish, and you know, we'll wash this bumper and we'll see how Rust-Oleum held up to the winter, to all the dirt. I mean, just look at this. So dirty, I can't even clean it. Sorry guys. Next stop, driving from work one day around my neighborhood, come across this one, another half-piece bumper. If you can combine them, you'll get one hell of a car. I didn't even really look at this one since I tossed it behind the garage that one time. Can't really recall what kind of car it's coming from. Let's take a look here. Oh, well, what do you know? It's a Hyundai Accent 2014 to 2016. We already know Hyundai's junk, and this looks like a remanufactured bumper because it seems like right over here it actually had the painting instructions on it. So when these bumpers have painting instructions, you gotta follow. Oh gosh, you gotta follow the painting instructions. Like right here, it also had painting instructions. So it's nice to tell you what grit surface, what sanding grit you want to use before primer or paint and whatnot. You like that paint job, right? Like it. All right, before things get out of hand here, let's put this where it belongs. Whoa, you guys saw that jump? All right, next bumper. Found this one from a Toyota Corolla or Chevy Prism, like a 98, 99, at a gas station. Picked that one up real quick. I don't know why, but we were, like I said, we were picking up all these bumpers because we thought the more bumpers we have to practice painting on, the better it's gonna be. And you know what? All these bumpers have been just chilling behind the garage. But I thought maybe this would be cool. You know, you could see how old, cheap paint laid down too thick, or if you don't have a proper sealer or adhesion coat, it's just gonna chip off right here in these areas. You can see how everything is chipping off. Obviously the impact creates all these spider webs right here, so it was interesting to see the damage. I was thinking about maybe doing something with this bumper, you know, like destroying it or trying to combine this piece with this piece by using fire. I really don't know, right? What are you doing? What are you eating? Don't eat the ants. Oh, no. Nope, Charlie, give me that. Don't eat that. No, don't eat junk from the garage, okay? All right, and right here we also picked up, this was one of the first or second pieces we picked up, a side skirt to some automobile. Wouldn't even know the make and model it goes on. You can't get a name out of the tags right here. Not sure if this is factory, but yeah, we haven't touched this either. So that's the inventory. And the latest piece that we just picked up, we actually got it dropped off by our boy Saul. If you guys don't remember, we did a car review for my buddy in his 2018, I believe, Subaru WRX. We have a car review on that. I'll put the link down below. He actually got rear-ended by an old lady, but it was a slight rear end, you know. So she tapped him a little bit. There's a little bit of damage here, a little bit indent, a little bit of scratches here. Right here you can kind of see some spider web cracking on the bumper, but overall, guys, the bumper was pretty much mint from a nice new car. And I know you guys think these are scratches. No, these were actually side skirts on double-sided tape. So aside from that and the little damage, like, this bumper is legit mint. And I haven't decided what I'm going to do with it yet, if we're going to try to experiment with it, if we're going to try to fix it, or what. But honestly, this video is to just pretty much tell you guys and ask you guys, what do you want to see as far as content? You guys want to see just me doing different things? I was thinking about actually clear coating the Rust-Oleum paint job. So what I can do is, one area we can just clean and clear coat without sanding it, and then the other one will sand, and we'll just see the adhesion of clear coat on Rust-Oleum. Is it necessary to sand before applying clear coat, right? That might be something interesting. Now right over here, this is again the sanded and buffed bumper. How would it look if I spray some clear coat on it? How will the shine look? Will it be really nice, or won't it be nice? I don't know what we can do with these. Again, if you guys have any ideas, budget friendly ideas, let me know. I can work with you guys. We can create some content. I can use different grits of sandpaper and show you how sanding marks from different sanding scratches look on a bumper. Give you guys some recommendations what the body shop uses. I'm learning as you guys are learning, so hopefully we can all learn together. And we got the Lexus crew just posted up right now, trying to be cool right here with their nice cars. Wait till they see all the bumpers that we have laying in the backyard. This is gonna be a nice impression for you guys.
Where are you recording, you weirdo?
Hey, where'd you guys get those Lexuses from? The dealership? Huh? Y'all busted in some dealerships?
Nah, man, we were looting.
Oh, strapped. Chirac.
Hi. Oh my god, hi friends.
I'll tell you.
You look like you just came from golf.
I did, you know.
Yeah.
18 holes.
Yeah.
Oh, is this a junkyard?
Yeah, what do you guys want?
Oh man, I'll take that one.
You want the Wahoo one?
Shit away. Dude, it looks like we're above bumper.
Alright, y'all, well, that's gonna do it on this video. Again, your comments, ideas, your creativity is much appreciated for this video in particular. So drop whatever you guys got down below. I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace.
I ain't here for the money, I ain't here for the fame. Though it might be nice to own a jet plane, I'ma do it all for you. Come along and see it's true, but the world is pretty cold. You might need a sweater too. I'ma put a ride on ya. Kid from California, trying to make it in life. In school they never taught ya. Dreams of my own, I've been